This is World Update, and this is your global trade update. In a stunning escalation of tensions, President Donald Trump has terminated all trade negotiations with Canada over a single advertisement. The ad, produced by Ontario's provincial government, features audio from Republican icon Ronald Reagan warning that tariffs ignite trade wars and economic catastrophe. Trump called it fraudulent in a fiery late-night social media post, effectively slamming the door on talks aimed at easing duties on steel, aluminum, and automobiles. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney responded swiftly today, declaring Canada stands ready to resume these vital discussions. Speaking before his departure for an official visit to Asia, a clear signal to diversify trade ties beyond the United States, Carney emphasized progress already made. My colleagues have been working with their American counterparts on detailed, constructive negotiations across specific sectors, he said. A lot of progress has been made, and we stand ready to pick up on that progress. Because it will benefit workers in the United States, workers in Canada, and families in both our countries. The backdrop to this rift is familiar yet fraught. Trump imposed sweeping tariffs that have driven U.S. duties to their highest levels since the 1930s, hammering Canada's export-driven economy. In response, Ottawa under Carney lifted most retaliatory measures on U.S. goods, a goodwill gesture from his predecessor. Yet White House economic advisor Kevin Hassett voiced growing frustration, telling reporters the Canadians have shown a lack of flexibility in talks. Trump doubled down on Friday, accusing Canada of meddling in an upcoming U.S. Supreme Court case on the legality of his global tariff regime. At the heart of the controversy, that Ontario ad, now over a week old but freshly weaponized. It splices 5 sentences from Reagan's 1987 presidential radio address, where the Gipper, a hero to conservatives, critiques protectionism. When someone says, "Let's impose tariffs on foreign imports," it looks like they're doing the patriotic thing, Reagan intones in the clip. But over the long run, such trade barriers hurt every American worker and consumer. Markets shrink and collapse. Businesses shut down, and millions lose their jobs. The Ronald Reagan Presidential Foundation fired back, labeling the edit selective and misrepresentative. It notes the ad omits Reagan's context, defending his own tariffs on Japan as a rare exception to free trade principles. The foundation is now exploring legal action, while Ontario Premier Doug Ford, a vocal Carney critic, admitted the spot caught Trump's eye and urged a tougher stance against Washington. This isn't isolated fallout. Just yesterday, Canada slashed tariff-free import quotas for General Motors and Stellantis, citing their pullback from Canadian manufacturing amid the tariff storm, as the U.S., Canada, and Mexico gear up for a 2026 review of the 2020 Continental Free Trade Agreement, the USMCA. Economists warn of deeper disruptions for businesses and consumers alike. Carney acknowledges the sea change in U.S. trade policy under Trump but remains optimistic. "We can't control the trade policy of the United States," he noted, "but we're ready to address issues when the Americans are." For now, the pause hangs heavy, a reminder that in the world of high-stakes diplomacy, even a spliced soundbite can derail deals worth billions.